seen an AJ that's become more careful, more calculated. He's got a new coach and that is quite defense.
For this new fight?
Minded. No, for the new fight, he's even brought in another one, Robert Garcia, who is quite attack-minded and aggressive.
Yeah, I think he needs that though.
And a sports psychologist.
Because you know what? I feel like sometimes they got it wrong.
And listen, sometimes you just get it wrong. So
it's true.
I won't say he got it wrong with Ruiz. That was like more of, there was a lot of different things.
The rematch.
I just said jet lag, fam, or something.
The first fight,
yo.
you know what?
Like,
Do you know what?
trust me, there's
I'll
more
be
to
honest.
that.
You interviewed him, and I know that off the record you can't say nothing. That's the vibe I get.
Or say like an 8-something dodgy.
For me,
we had a studio session, and you was just like, I think you said to me one time, just know that it weren't.
It wasn't that. Like he knew he was gonna get those belts back.
Okay.
Put it that way, like he knew those belts
This
were
time's
coming
different,
back.
though, isn't it now?
This time's different.
Yeah.
You're fighting probably the most technical boxer you can possibly
Donny
fight.
Usyk is on stuff, bro.
He's
like-
on
yeah,
big smoke.
yeah.
But do you know what?
Movement.
I think sometimes you got to admit when you get things wrong and when you just take it out. And he said it. He said it on record to me. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but he said it. He's just like, I just took it out.
What if Usyk's his new boogeyman, though?
Maybe, and that
I don't think
that
he is,
happens.
though, you know.
But I think AJ was quite accommodating to Usyk.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
well said.
and you see what I'm saying?
I was
Like,
trying
as
to
in-
find a way to say this.
Yeah.
You know, like what I think is him and his team have gone. You know what? We're gonna show these boys we can box against a boxer.
Yeah.
And you don't do that, bro. You're a big you.
That's it. And AJ,
Can I go on a rant?
Can box.
Can I
go for it?
Can I go on a rant? Fam, when you're 6'6", yeah,
Yours.
and you're muscly like that, yeah,
Yep.
you're a big you.
Yep.
You got speed on your side.
Yep.
Let me put it like this, yeah. You see AJ, if he went to my high school, fam, no matter what sport we're playing today, he's on my team. Yeah? I'll grab him. Anthony, you're with us.
Yep.
That's it. We're playing rounders, cricket, football, whatever we're doing, he's on my team.
Patball,
That's how I look
handball.
at him. Basketball, whatever.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
athletic, blood, yeah?
Yeah.
All the advantages that he's got, in his mind, he loves boxing so much that he wants to prove that he can box.
I'm gonna agree with you there. Like I think,
knock him out, blood. I know it sounds mad.
No.
I know you man hate to hear
No.
I know you man hate to hear that, but rough him up.
No.
Lean on him.
This is what I
You get me?
Bro, I'm not even disagreeing. I think he thought I want to show them that I can box.
Yeah, allow it.
I want to show them.
No, fam.
But
You
and
do
it might be
bare
great.
matches.
If it goes right, it's great.
It don't know.
But if it don't go right, then you get criticism, obviously, and that's what's happened. Yeah. Luckily for AJ, he gets a second bite of the cherry. But I tell you what, it's not as easy as just walking. You don't just walk. You sit down.
It's
I've bagged
footwork,
it,
innit?
bro. I've looked at everything this week. Like, I should probably be in AJ's team. Like I've analysed everything.
You should. AJ, reach out.
Everything,
man.
yeah.
You got a tight already.
I bagged it. You can't just walk Usyk down. He wants that. He actually wants that.
He does that step.
He's almost like
You
I
seen
dare
that
you.
step where he does the back?
Yeah, he's sick. He's got
brings
little
you
half
to him.
steps.
Yeah,
Plus,
yeah.
him being a southpaw,
It's already
if
a
you are
bogey.
walking onto
bogey.
him, like he knows what he's doing. Like those feet, his feet are sick, and people watch the hands and the upper body a lot, but they forget the feet. Like he is very, very good.
Rhythm.
So AJ said something to me, and I remember thinking to myself, "Ooh." He said something the other day, and he said we might have to box him. Again. But this time I went back. This time I went back and I watched that first fight and I realized what he was saying.
You sure?
I was like, I get it. Not box him the same way you boxed him last time.
But jab him up.
You run into him, you end up on your back. You don't run onto him.
Yeah.
You don't
Too
act
smart.
stupid.
Too
but
smart.
it's got to be real educated pressure, and I think he's got the
Pressure, I love that.
he's got
Yeah,
the
that's real,
perfect.
that's real.
He's got the perfect trainer for it in Robert Garcia, like a trainer who
They
is going to.
have enough time together.
10 weeks is he's been there for a little bit.
On the low.
It's just you know what, you can create habits quite fast, providing
You're
the
professional
pad
about it.
works you're doing are for that.
Because a lot of people don't
the
know
mentality.
you box as well.
Yeah,
a lot of people
or a
don't
long
know.
time ago. But as in like,
yeah.
it's the same principle. You change the mind and you change the patterns. Like if for 8 weeks you were doing pads and you throw a right hand
Habit.
followed by a left hook.
Habit.
Trust me, in a fight after 8 weeks, but you'll follow that right
Start
hand.
getting used to throwing it and following it.
Yeah,
It's default.
just trust me. It's just about getting
Programming.
those things right, and even then you get those right. And it might not even work in a fight because Usyk could come with something totally different. But the mindset is such a physical sport, but it's still 90% between the years. If he gets this right with the psychologist,
That's deep.
he's just got to get that
Never
part
heard a man
right.
say it like that, 90% between the
It's
ears.
such a physical
That's
sport, but it's still here.
Yeah.
Like you feel shots.
Which is why Fury is so good.
If
Fury is
His
so
mind
good.
works like his fists work.
it's undefeated.
It's not even just that. he's got something inside.
Some different heart.
Has he got
There's
what?
something.
Gypsy thing.
It's gotta be.
Traveling man.
There's something there
Yeah.
that refuses to give up.
Yeah, because when he got
Refuses to
nailed
see
by
this
Wilder,
out.
he jumped back up mad, innit?
Bro, out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
I know.
Just like boom.
Like a Undertaker.
And that's the thing, like you can change mentality. There's some things when it's all said and done, yeah, like comparing fighters, you have to compare them because it's the sport.
But they're in the same weight division, so it's like.
But at the same time, you can't really compare Wilder. I mean, not Wilder, AJ and Fury.
Yeah, they're way different.
They're so different. They're the most. They couldn't be more
100%
different.
That's why people are gassed for the fight because they can't predict it.
You can't predict it.
It's actually quite
and
mad.
obviously, any betting man is probably going to lean slightly more towards Fury
Because
and
of-
give him
because
more
of
because of the
credentials,
and because of the current form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go into current form.
Yeah, always. You
And,
look at
and
the last fight.
it looks like Fury potentially is getting better.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
AJ potentially is being slightly more refined and like a bit more careful, which is not the AJ
That we wanna see.
people think is the most destructive.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So I think you've got to have more educated pressure. In this fight against Usyk, you step onto him, but you step on with feints. Like you don't go every time. You got to make him think. But then you got to also factor in the fact that Usyk's gonna feint you.
Was Usyk acting against Chisora to make them man think he weren't as good, or was he?
I thought Usyk fought brilliantly. It's just Chisora's
Chisora
style is
handled
different.
him well.
Chisora's got a different style. Chisora's
He just
style
comes
is
forward, innit?
I'm grabbing my balls. Fuck it, let's go.
Let's go for it.
It's me or
Take
you.
it on the chin. Yeah,
It's me or you. He does that.
Yeah, he does.
That's
He
his
does.
style.
That's how he got the name War. Innit?
That's his style.
Punch up.
That's it. He's just like, let's do it. Fuck it. Like I'm walking you down. I'm the strongest
And I'll
heavyweight
be
in the
honest.
world.
And I'll be honest. Chisora's chin is better than AJ's.
Chisora's chin is good. He does
is.
get rocked,
But
but
it's hard
he's
to finish
back.
him.
Bro, but
Not many men have finished him like that.
Chisora's also a nutcase.
In life.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to be him, bro.
And sometimes-
he's the one who starts flipping shit.
Yeah,
At the
100.
That's
the
it.
press
100,
conference.
100.
And sometimes, if we're being totally
He's
honest,
mad,
yeah,
man. Self
like-
fight. I like Chisora. I love him, man.
some people who
proper.
are, you just see it in the ends even, yeah?
Yeah.
Someone who's tapped,
Nutcase.
someone's tapped,
On
you
it.
probably don't want as much madness with him as the
yeah.
you who's not tapped. He might be big and
Yeah,
strong,
yeah.
but he's not tapped.
You can have a chat with him.
You can talk your way out.
You
And
can ring him.
AJ needs to be physical, and he needs to be smart, and he needs to probably.
Fury has done a lot of as like that, the way he leans on people, grapples.
But he's
people.
6'9".
Yeah, but AJ's
It's different.
6'6", isn't he?
Yeah, but trust
And
me,
he's
that it's
heavy.
different. Like
Well,
Fury
half
fights
different
from the back of the room. Like he'll kind of
Have
fight
you
from
met
there.
him in person?
Fury. I haven't met him.
Never met him?
Not properly.
Wow.
Like I've
Not
been with
even
him at.
at-
I've been
yeah.
with him at one of our shows.
So you've seen him in person?
Been in
Yeah,
his
That's what I
vicinity.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've seen AJ?
Yeah.
Is it a big difference?
No, bro, they're all massive to me.
Oh my God.
That's it. Like,
Oh, giant.
What's
fam.
AJ?
but
6'6".
But I tell you,
Yeah.
AJ's a massive specimen.
big, innit?
But what I
Yeah,
will say
he's
is
big.
this:
That's what I was
that
gonna
some
say,
people
he's big
fight
dude.
tall.
Big like The Rock or something. Like that
Nah,
type
Yeah,
of-
yeah.
Yeah.
But some
Heavyweight, innit?
people
Heavyweight,
fight tall. Some people fight small. Some people.
But you're a
fight
heavyweight as
small.
well, though, I think.
AJ.
I'm sure I am.
Yeah, you're, of course you are. Of course you
I
are.
am.
But
That is a
AJ.
division.
All right, Prince Nazim Hamid. All right.
But you see,
Alright.
AJ, yeah.
I'm heavyweight as well, bro.
AJ is quite traditional in his shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
a bit Bruno-ish in
Yes,
a way.
in a
way.
yeah, I suppose.
In a way,
yeah,
in a
it's
way.
quite traditional with his shape. Yeah.
1, 2,
Fury.
jab, hook.
Fury
uppercut.
fights on the back of the room.
And just does the double
If
as
you
well.
want to land your backhand, you are gonna have to throw it from all the way over there for it to land.
Oh,
And
is that
so
a thing?
he fights from there, and he whips shots when he wants. That his extra
Yeah, that's
reach.
what you just did is what he does.
That's it.
Oh,
Like,
I've just got
he'll
chills.
whip
Balls,
balls.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
it. That's it. Like he whips shots.
He does that.
From the back of the
that
room,
mad
like
thing.
you don't really get close. You
No,
might be
yeah,
able
you
to
don't.
land a couple body,
Yeah.
but he don't really allow you in the
He's
fight.
a very smart fighter, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
his
yeah,
thing is
shoot.
different. Like his is pure boxing.
When
but
you
now
hear
he
it from
can
a
punch.
boxer, man, it's different, isn't it?
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
And then you got AJ, who is quite traditional, but
Very
genetically,
athletic. Yeah, very athletic,
like
man.
just an absolute monster.
Yep.
And in these
That's why I
kind
get
of
frustrated
occasions,
with him,
you see
man.
at the very top. At the very top, you get less knockouts, less
Yeah.
everything because
Yeah.
everyone is so good at what they do.
Technicality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
just
yeah,
at what they do.
Avoiding the hook, avoiding the uppercut.
Usyk is technically, for my liking,
Beautiful.
better than Fury.
Yeah. This is the debate that's been going round on. Like,
He is technically.
because, bruv, you
perfect.
see how you don't go in the IFL comments? I
Yeah.
go in them.
Yeah.
Bruv, I leave
Yeah,
comments.
yeah.
I'm in there.
Bro,
I'm in there.
listen,
You see how you love Love Island?
Oh, yeah,
Usyk-
I'm on
there.
IFL. I'm on
in them
IFL
comments.
TV.
Usyk
You get me?
is technically almost perfect, bro.
Yeah,
but it's
fam.
because he's come from a lower division.
I was,
where he's had to-
I've been waiting
Yeah.
to say he went up a weight class.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You should be winning because
but the thing is though,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, yeah.
keep it real. That's
The
why
thing is
Fury
that-
bust joking him a lot.
But ain't
Come up
cruiserweights
middleweight.
less?
Yeah.
This is coming from a man now who don't really necessarily know like you man know. But I'm gonna ask for the other viewers who are like me, you don't
How do
really
you
know.
think, man?
Heavyweight boxing seems to be far more geared towards knocking man out for 10 rather than the
they're
lower
big
weight
punches.
seems more about outboxing
It's
by
changing.
skill.
Points.
It's changing.
Points.
So if Usyk has come from a cruiserweight
Nah, but
background,
cruiserweight
Yeah.
is not. It's not middleweight. It's not
no,
lightweight.
I know it's not
still
Floyd
heavy.
Mayweather. I know
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
still
yeah, yeah.
size.
They can knock man out still.
Is it as knockout focused? Like would his training
I
have been
don't
as
think-
knockout
I don't-
focused or
Nah,
skill?
it's
more
I don't.
skill
I don't think any of the
Points.
weights are knockout focused now.
No.
You know?
Okay.
I think
I think
they're
it's more
all
likely, innit? That's all it is.
maybe more likely, but
When
even
someone
then,
has 6'6" hits you on the chin.
But the public ain't. I don't have the public adjusted to that.
remember it's all relative. Like it used to be that heavyweight boxing was almost a completely different sport. You train them differently, you fight them differently. It's like a super racehorse.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's
No,
like-
no.
as in, like,
Levels.
it's different
Yeah,
to,
yeah, yeah.
to training anyone who has, because they don't have any weight restrictions.
Hey, do you remember
Yeah.
Anthony Harrison?
Yeah. What about? Like,
What did you know?
yeah, the moment.
Stonebridge.
Swear down. From Bridge, yeah. I swear down.
Man,
But
I'm
that's
dying
all right.
laughing like he was
That's it.
that done up.
Bro, they don't give out gold medals.
They
They don't give out gold medals. But do you know what he did?
That was a good one.
Yeah, he don't give out. Yeah, they don't give out gold medals. But what I will say is this:
Sure.
Oh,
Man,
mate.
this is where I talk about mentally.
He's from Coke's block.
Mate,
innit?
you ain't got
This
no
is why I
emoji
talk
over your
about
face on
mentally.
this show,
Bro,
bro.
he's from Coke's
Listen,
block, man. What
No, but this
he
is where
used G's, man.
this is where I say
he used
about
G?
mentality.
That's mad, fam. Stop drinking, fam.
Bro, I say about
40%.
mentality, like
He's
not
repping
even-
their block, fam.
Bro, some people take shots and they don't like taking shots.
You don't like it, innit? Hey,
And
you
some
boxed
people-
him. You've boxed him.
Yeah.
What was that saying, bro, man?
Yeah, it's fine. We got a mean left hand.
From you?
Facts. No, he gave me one.
Oh, he gave-
Yeah,
what?
yeah. Me he gave me a mean
Swear
left. Yeah, bro, he
down.
can pop. Of course, these dudes
He's a
are
big you, though. He's a big
These
you.
are big
What's
boys.
he, 6'4"?
6'6" maybe.
Yeah,
he must be.
yeah,
Yeah, he was
see?
6'6".
But Eddie Hearn's first booking, you know this? When you see Eddie Hearn,
Yeah.
his first ever fight was Audley Harrison and David Haye.
Yeah, that was.
and he thought
Sparring.
Harrison was going to beat Haye.
I remember
No, Harrison
that.
could sell that fight.
Yeah, but Haye...
Nah,
Yeah.
man thought.
Because Haye's a
man thought-
cruiserweight, innit?
No, but it's not just that.
See?
It's,
That's what I
it's
brought
not
up.
just
Just
that.
saying.
It's not just that. It's all mentality and it's momentum.
It's there, innit,
It's
as
there.
well. Yeah,
Some people.
90%.
I've seen.
90%.
I've seen.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
Mike Tyson barely touch people,
And
but
they're scared. They're scared.
But that man don't even need a man don't even half connect with man. The man still like selling.
They didn't
off.
want
And I'm
it.
not
They
saying it
didn't
don't
want it.
hurt,
Yeah,
but
they
I'm
didn't
saying
want it.
there's
They
some
didn't want it.
people's minds that are built,
Yeah.
and the chins. Like, there's proof that the
Do you know what? My dad said that.
craniums,
Yeah.
like the thickness of the skull has an impact on it. Some people
Really?
take shots and it switches them off. Some other people take shots.
Do you think that's why
They
Chisora
don't
can take
like
so
it.
many as well? He's got that big
It
head,
depends,
fam. He's
and
got
some
big
of it's
head.
the legs underneath you. Some
The
of
legs.
it's genetics. There's so much.
legs.
Most of it is. Did you see that shot just before it
Yeah,
landed?
yeah.
Even if I see
Caught
a
you off
punch
guard.
coming there, it don't matter how
So the
hard that
technical
punch
side
is.
of it, yeah, the science.
As long as I've clocked it's coming from there, I shouldn't get knocked out.
Because your
Unless-
brain's
without
conscious of
alcohol.
it. Yeah.
Your body subconsciously does stuff
And it
to
defends.
lock it. It defends itself.
That's mad, you know.
It's the shots that, whilst you're throwing a shot, you get
The
clipped
ones you
by
don't see
something under
coming,
there.
the ones you don't see,
you're
innit?
going.
Yeah, it's true still.
That's why they say the shots you don't see, they put you away. But there's loads to
I
it.
remember some Irish shoots come out of a pub fam on us man one night, yeah. And the man them slapped.
That's a
him.
segue.
No, the man them, no, cause bro, he just hit me. The man them, one of the man them's waved, yeah. One geezer, we had like one white geezer in our clique, yeah, proper geezer, yeah. And he slapped this girl's bum, right, love, and walked past her, and then she's gone, you touching, you can't. Gone into the pub, and these Irish shoots have come out, and like, which one is it? And then our brethren, can't say his name obviously, but he stepped up like, what do you mean? And they've one of the youths have just
Spun him.
bruv, when he hit him, yeah, this is the hardest brother from our clique as well, yeah. Caught him with this right, yeah. And as he hit him with the right, this guy gets hit in his left and his right leg goes
Yeah.
like Bambi.
Yeah.
And I was
It's
like,
a direct
"Rah."
connection between there and
Fam?
Yeah.
And everyone was just like, raw, what's the fuck, blood?
Yeah,
We're young.
yeah.
And when we see that, we was just saw half of his body.
Yeah.
And that's our big boss.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Listen, it's crazy.
Man,
like, it's crazy.
We got
bro,
ran down.
boxing.
No.
Listen, and I can't tell you how mad it is. Like you're not
That's how I
fighting.
know he's right.
You're not
you didn't
fighting,
see it coming.
You're not fighting a guy outside a pub either. Yeah. You're not fighting no one with no Charlie in them. You're not fighting with nobody with no alcohol in them. You're fighting a primed fighter who's had a 10-week camp.
10-week
to fight
camp,
you.
eating right.
They're in the best physical condition they can be
100
to
push-ups
fight
every
you.
morning.
Knocking people out is not easy.